Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Shedeur Sanders, y'all. And I am so disgusted with the NFL right now. I'm so disgusted. I've never seen anything like this. So I'm a huge sports fan, and I usually tap into the draft for like two reasons, right? One is there's a couple of football teams that I'm like diehard fans about, right? So I follow to see, okay, what is my team, what are my teams going to do this year, right? Who are we going to pick? Are we going to pick some people who are going to add to the team, or are they going to be in some BS and foolishness, right? Then the second reason I watch the draft is for the college teams that I follow, like my favorite college teams. I follow to see, okay, this person went to this school, this person went to this program. Are they going to get drafted? And what team are they going to be on? Because if you follow that college team, like, I still want to see them be successful, even if it's on an NFL team that, you know, I'm not necessarily a fan of or I don't root for, but I might root for that particular player if they went to that college. In all of my years, you guys, of tapping into the draft, seeing what's going on, seeing, you know, and I want to say this is no disrespect to any of the college players who have been drafted, right? Because my team drafted some people, you know, like I said, the colleges that I follow, they got drafted on multiple NFL teams. This is no slight to them. This is no shade to them. But what in the welly is going on? What in the welly is going on that Shedeur Sanders still is not drafted in the NFL? And the only thing that I can think of is they want to humble. They really are mad at Prime. They're really mad at Deion Sanders, which at this point I don't even understand. Like, Deion Sanders is a Hall of Fame NFL player, had an amazing NFL career. Like what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And I see people bringing up, you know, the Mannings and everything else, but guess what? Deion does not have the complexion for protection, y'all. And the most disgusting thing that happened last night, because today is going to be rounds 4 through 7. So day 1 was round 1 of the NFL draft. Shedeur Sanders was not picked. Yesterday, Saturday night, was round 2 and 3. Shedeur Sanders was not picked. You know, today is rounds 4 and 7. That's going to start around noon Eastern time, you guys. The most disgusting thing happened last night. Shedeur Sanders and his family, they were having, I think it was on Twitch or somewhere, they were having like another streaming party to see, you know, if he was going to get drafted, who was going to call him, that sort of thing. Why did somebody prank call Shedeur Sanders pretending to be a GM for the New Orleans Saints, y'all? Talking about you gotta wait a little bit longer. No. Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? Are you loco? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Y'all are that threatened by a kid who did not have to grow up in a situation where, and this is the problem that I have with the NFL. It's like they want to humble you so bad. They want you to be needy for them and desperate for them so bad. You have to either grow up in a broken home or a screwed up financial situation, or, you know, everything has to be on the line to where the NFL essentially owns you. And it's disgusting. I am so sick of it. But let it be a kid that comes from a well-to-do family, comes from a successful family, comes from a family with a successful father, a father who's already been through the ropes of the NFL, knows the pros, knows the cons, all this and that, has an active father in their life, is Christian, believes in God, there's no off-the-field issues, all of this, all of that, and it's a problem. Now, people now are going in the archives trying to bring up old stuff that Deion has said in interviews or whatever else, that, you know, this is too arrogant to only focus in on these teams. It alienates these teams. But the teams that they talked about, like the Saints, like the Browns, like the Giants, the 5 or 6 teams or whatever that was in the conversation of potential spots that Shedeur Sanders would go, it made sense because those teams need quarterbacks. Those teams needed quarterbacks. A lot of the team's needs for this particular draft was not a quarterback. So it made sense. It made absolute sense for those teams. And those teams keep passing on Shedeur Sanders round after round. And some have multiple picks in the same round are passing on Shedeur Sanders. It's not okay. Even Patrick Mahomes is shook. And it's like what is going on? And I need to get to him later because he lost his mind with a comment he made the other day. And it is so bad, you guys, that even Donald Trump put out a tweet. And it's just like, we have hit rock bottom. We have hit rock bottom if Donald Trump, who is busy running the country like The Apprentice, who is busy destroying the country and destroying all of our international allies at the same token with this tariff war, which is what he's doing to the federal workers, what he's about to do to the people who owe student loans, all of these things that are happening under his watch, by the way. But even he has taken time out of his busy schedule destroying the country to tweet this, you guys. What is wrong with NFL owners? Are they stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player and was an even greater in the NFL. He was also a very good coach, streetwise, smart. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback son, was phenomenal genes and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, Shedeur, and say hello to your wonderful father. This is a hot mess, you guys. This is a hot mess. The NFL should be ashamed of themselves. They are doing the absolute most. And if Shedeur Sanders was so terrible, was so bad, why didn't y'all say anything before? So either y'all have been lying on Shedeur Sanders for like the past year and wanted to do y'all big one on draft night, or y'all really that pressed that Deion Sanders wants to make sure that nobody's trying to make sure that his son is going to get got. But see, in doing all of this and thinking that you're sending a message to Deion Sanders, because I saw some people thinking, well, maybe they're scared, the GM and the coach are scared that if they don't do a good job with Shedeur, that they're going to bring in Deion. No. Deion is rebuilding the youth at Colorado. Just signed an extension over there. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. Like I said, unless a bigger school like in Alabama, like in Ohio State, or like a USC or something like that, like a bigger program is calling him. But the opportunity, the rumors of him potentially going to the NFL, like I said, with the Cowboys and other teams, when that happened, I knew Deion wasn't going. I knew he wasn't going, but that's the thing I keep talking about. They want the headlines that are associated with Deion Sanders and the Sanders family. They love all the promo and all the press that comes with Deion Sanders and his family. But when it's time, for real prime time, for real prime action, y'all be on the BS. And this draft is a perfect example. It is embarrassing and it is atrocity that every single draft pick, it's still saying best available on Mel Kiper's draft board that Shedeur Sanders is best available. So it is looking very intentional. It is looking very personal. It is looking very biased, and it is disgusting. I have never seen this before. I've seen players drop, and I've seen it for all sorts of reasons. Oh, this person gets injured all the time, or there were some off the field issues, or all this and that, or we weren't sure whether or not, like they always got something, right? But there are players, there are quarterbacks at this point who have been picked before Shedeur Sanders, who you cannot convince me in any capacity are better than him. So it's very personal. It is very much, hey, we're going to tell, Deion Sanders, you can't run this, you can't run us, which is an insult, by the way. Because now you're just insulting somebody who did wonders for your brand, who did wonders for y'all in the 90s, and this is how y'all were paying him? He brought so much lights, camera, and action to y'all league when he was playing. And this is how y'all doing? This is really how y'all moving right now. I was watching Nightcap, and it was at the point that ISO Joe was asking Shannon and Chad Ochocinco, like, at this point, is Shedeur even going to get drafted? Do we need to be having other conversations at this point? Is Shiloh, his brother, at this point, going to get drafted before him? Like how much more are y'all going to be menacing like this? Are y'all going to be doing some type of humiliation like this? I am so happy, though, that, despite all of this nonsense, despite all of this foolishness, Deion Sanders is really pouring into his sons, because this is an atrocity, you guys. I have never seen anything like this. Never. And then they keep showing the fans too, as if the fans are in on it at the draft, as if they're like waiting to hear a name, and they're like making sure that it's not Shedeur Sanders, and then they hear a name that they never heard of, and then just start cheering anyways, not knowing what their team needs. Like it's very calculated. It feels like a circus I'm watching, you guys. It feels like a clown show that I'm watching with the draft. I don't even want to watch today, but even just going on X/Twitter, if Shedeur Sanders is so relevant, people want to talk about, who's trending, who is a trending topic, and da. But when you search Shedeur Sanders, I believe of last night, he had like almost 500,000 tweets just last night alone, because people are trying to figure out what in the heck is going on. But that's all I got for this video, y'all, because I'm just agitated with it all. I'm really agitated and frustrated with it all, and I can't believe this is happening. I feel really bad for Shedeur. It's disgusting what they're doing to Prime. Like, I just hate all of it. It really just shows how disgusting the NFL is. And this is part of the reason when we were briefly on one accord with the Colin Kaepernick movement, because these are the games that the NFL likes to play. You have to need them for something so that they can humble you and everything else. And this is only when you are a certain player, right? Because they're not going to do this with anybody else, right? But you have to come from the stereotypical broken home, or stereotypical you're not as successful, or stereotypical like all of the reasons, right? You have to need the NFL to get out of your situation. But when you come into the NFL and you're already successful, you already come from a successful family, you already come from a family that loves you, a father who is active in your life and pours into you, they don't like that. Even if the father is already an NFL legend, is already an NFL Hall of Famer, make it make sense. Oh yeah, and by the way, most importantly, it's because he's black. That's all that I got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.